What if everything you knew about Dragon Balls was a lie? What if the most powerful artifacts in the Dragon Ball universe weren't what they seemed? Today, we're diving into the shocking truth behind the Dragon Super Crystal Balls in Dragon Ball Daima, and trust me, this changes everything. Dragon Super Crystal Balls, the dark secret nobody noticed. Hey, Dragon Ball family, before we crack open this mystery, make sure you're ready for some mind-blowing revelations. Because once you know this, you'll never look at Dragon Ball the same way again. The Dragon Super Crystal Balls aren't just another power-up or transformation. They represent something far more ancient and dangerous than anyone realized. And today, we're going deep into their origins, their true purpose, and the 5 shocking secrets that even the most dedicated fans have missed. But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why the Dragon Balls always seem to bring more problems than solutions? Trust me, after this video, it'll all make sense. Let's start at the beginning. The Dragon Super Crystal Balls first appeared in Dragon Ball Daima, but their story goes back much further. These crystalline spheres aren't just modified versions of the original Dragon Balls, they're actually their predecessors. According to ancient scrolls discovered in the series, these crystal variants existed long before the traditional Dragon Balls we know. They were created by a civilization that predated even the Namekians. This civilization possessed technology and magic so advanced that it could manipulate the very fabric of reality. But here's where it gets interesting. These weren't just wish-granting objects. The crystal structure of these balls serves a specific purpose. They're actually containment devices. But what exactly are they containing? That's where our first shocking discovery comes in. Before I reveal this first secret, take a moment to think about everything you know about Dragon Balls, because this next part, it changes everything. The Dragon Super Crystal Balls don't just grant wishes, they're prison cells. Each crystal ball contains a fragment of an ancient entity so powerful that it had to be split into 7 parts and sealed away. Every time someone makes a wish, they're actually weakening these seals. Think about it. Why do Dragon Balls scatter after each use? It's not just a convenient plot device, it's a security measure to keep these fragments separated. This brings us to our second revelation, and this one's a game changer. The dragons we see emerging from Dragon Balls, they're not servants, they're guardians, keeping these fragments in check. The crystalline structure isn't just for show. These balls are designed like quantum computers, processing and containing massive amounts of energy. Each wish granted is actually a calculated release of pressure to prevent the containers from becoming unstable. I know what you're thinking. Great, so Goku's been playing with ancient prison cells this whole time? Well, it gets better. The third revelation might be the most shocking yet. The Dragon Super Crystal Balls aren't just containing an ancient entity, they're containing pieces of the original god of destruction. Before Beerus, before the current cosmic hierarchy, this being maintained universal balance through pure chaos. But why reveal this now? Why introduce these crystal variants in Dragon Ball Daima? The answer lies in our fourth discovery, and it's something that's been hiding in plain sight since Dragon Ball Super. The Grand Priest's recent interest in Earth isn't random. The Dragon Super Crystal Balls are reaching critical mass. Each wish granted throughout the Dragon Ball series has been slowly but surely weakening their containment power. The crystalline structure was meant to last for millions of years, but the frequent use of Dragon Balls has accelerated their degradation. Take a second to let that sink in. Every major arc in Dragon Ball history has involved Dragon Balls in some way. What if we've been watching a slow-burning apocalypse this whole time? But here's the final piece of the puzzle, the fifth secret that ties everything together. The Super Crystal Balls aren't just containers, they're also keys. When arranged in a specific pattern, they don't just release what's inside, they open a doorway to something even more ancient. Think about the recurring themes in Dragon Ball: transformation, evolution, breaking limits. What if these weren't just character development tools? What if the entire series has been preparing us for what happens when these seals finally break? Easter eggs and hidden details. The crystal ball's internal patterns match ancient symbols seen in the Room of Spirit and Time. Their energy signature is identical to the power used by the first god of destruction. The crystalline structure resembles the prison used to contain the evil containment wave. Their appearance coincides with significant cosmic events in the Dragon Ball timeline. The number of cracks in each ball corresponds to how many times their power has been used. The introduction of the Dragon Supercrystal Balls isn't just a new plot device, it's the key to understanding the entire Dragon Ball mythology. Everything from the original Dragon Ball to Super has been leading to this moment. But there's one more thing, something I noticed that nobody's talking about. The crystal balls don't just contain something ancient. They're changing. With each passing episode, their structure becomes more organic, more alive. It's as if whatever's inside isn't just trying to escape, it's evolving. The Dragon Supercrystal Balls represent more than just a new power-up or transformation. They're the missing link that connects every saga, every battle, and every transformation we've seen in Dragon Ball history. And as we continue to watch Dragon Ball Daima, we might just witness the biggest revelation in anime history. If you found this theory mind-blowing, you're going to love our video on the power of compounding in anime power scaling. Click the card appearing on your screen now to discover hidden abilities of Dragon Ball Daima characters. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that notification bell to stay updated on more Dragon Ball theories and discoveries. Until next time, Dragon Ball family, keep watching, keep theorizing, and remember, sometimes the biggest secrets are hidden in plain sight.